So take a look of these 0 points. So now we are trying to get 0.35, and there's no 0.35 indicated on this ruler. So you count from after your 0 line, you count 1, 2, 3. So in between 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, in between line 3 and 4 should be your 0.35. So you should know how to measure that. Okay, so 0.35 should be in between line 3 and 4. Ew, there's a mistake here. So you need to be careful. 0.35 in, then 0.35. so the next one will start from here, not here. Okay, so 0.35 out. Are we good? So do the same thing on the other side. 0.35 in, then 0.35 out. Okay, so this is what we have. We are going to be having 3 lines, 3 dots on each line. Okay, so now you're going to be connecting the lines together. The end part of the triangular line coming down, we are going to connect it to the end points of this. Okay, so you connect it this way, then you do the same thing. No, the line is not correct, there's a little shift. So start from here where this line stop. Okay, yeah, then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so this is what you should have. Then this part, these points, the sharp points of the triangle, put your ruler there, then you connect it to this part. Okay, then you put the same thing here also. Okay, so this is what you should have. So we are done with the nail sketching. So the next one now is the ankle. So you are still going to be working with your 0.7. So you measure 0.7 on both lines also. 0.7. Do the same thing here. 0.7. Okay, remember for the nail part, we divided the 0.7 into 2 and we measure it in and out. But for the ankle, you divide the 0.7 into 2 and you measured it. The answer you got, you measured it in, not outside this time. Reason being is that from our hip downward, our body shape becomes narrow. Our hip is bigger than the nail is bigger than the ankle. Okay, our body is not just straight. We don't have equal body parts like that. So that's the reason why this part will be smaller than this. Please take a note of that. So this 0.7 divided by 2, we have 0.3. So you measure it in, not outside this time, and not in and out. Okay, take a note of that, please. So 0.35, I'll mark it here, and also do the same thing. 0.35, I'll mark it here. So this is what I have. So this line, you connect it here, you connect it, you bring it down to this point, and this one coming down, bring it to this point also. Okay, see that? Do the same thing also here. this is what we have. We are almost done. Then for the foot, you just come out a little bit, just slant it out more, just small, just slant it out like so. Do the same thing, just slant it out, just small. Okay, then do the same thing here. And you can as well just leave it, your sketching at the ankle area, you can just as well leave it there. So but if you want to have a complete look of a croquis, you need to finish it, end it. Then this part, you just blend it up, give it a small curve around there, just blend it up, and also here just blend it up. So now there's something missing here. You don't have hands, and there's no how your croquis is complete without the hands. So put the hands now. Okay, so from this point, please pay attention for this. No measurement is required for this, just pay attention to what I'm doing. So for this point, from this point rather, you rule it out, put your ruler there and mark it out just like this, and you do the same thing. So for it to get equal and balanced hand, once you've marked this part, it should not be too wide though, because our hand should not be too far from our hip. So if you want to get that, just measure what you have here from the hip points here, measure what you have here to where this line stops. So I have 1.5, I have 1.567, I have 1.7 centimeter there. So I'll measure the same thing here, 1.7 centimeter, and mark it out. Okay, then so that you have a guide of how your line should go, just place it here and mark it like so. Okay, so this is what we have. Then on the waistline, I think if you fold our hand, our elbow stops on the waist part. You can try that and check. So on the waistline, you just put a big 0, not very big 0, just put 0 there, a big 0, and another big 0 here. Then you blend this 0 part, where the 0 part stop, just blend it up to meet this point. Okay, please pay attention to this, it's very easy once you pay attention. Then from this, you can just come down a little bit. You can see where this part is meeting, just come down a little bit to blend up with the 0 parts rather, just like so. See that? Then do the same thing here too. So this 0, blend it up where the 0 stop, where outer part too, not inside, just blend it up like this. Then repeat the same thing here, blend it up. Okay, you can see that is equal. Now you need to come out just from the end of the 0 parts, just come out a little bit. Coming out like this creates that crease on the, what's it called, that part on the elbow, to show that there's that joint on the elbow, to show that there's a joint there, so it creates that part. So where your line stop, just put small 0 here, small 0 here. Then this line, you connect it to this 0 part, the outer part, you connect it this way. Then do the same thing here, that's from the point you came out from, you can see. Then also you do the same thing here, 0 parts, you connect it like so. Then yeah, there's a shift here, there's a shift, connect it. Okay, let me erase it off. Connect it this way. I'm trying to get the balance. Then this one also, blend it up like so. Okay, this is what we have. The main last thing to go, one more thing to go. So this is your middle line, just increase it a little bit downward. Do the same thing here, just increase it a little bit downward. Then also you also come out here, come out like this, come out like this, do the same thing here and come out like so. Then you draw a triangle shape like this. Ew, I'm going off key. So to meet this line you came out with, connect it, and you do the same thing here. You connect it this way. Yeah, do the same thing here and you connect it this way. Okay, and we are done. This is what our croquis looks like. Our croquis is having a sword hand. You know that movie that you watch, when they are fighting, they'll just bring out another type of hand. So that's the type of hand our croquis is having. Okay, so we'll call it a day here. Then we'll proceed later in another video of how to flesh it up, how to achieve this. So from this, you're going to be getting the back view of your illustration and the front view of your illustration. So do something for me. Make sure you draft your own croquis and submit it to the group. You're going to be drafting 2 of these. Yeah, using being is that we are going to be using one for the front and you're going to be using another one for the back. I would have just said that you should do the 2 on both line, on both paper rather. So but for the better understanding, draw this one, make the front part the first attempt. The croquis, we are drawing 2 of these.